Bhagavad Gita, Bite Size Learning, Episode 8, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Shloka 3. Question: why did Dronacharya agree to combat against his favorite student Arjuna? Pashyaitam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata. The shloka, when understood in a word-to-word translation, gives us the Sthula Tattva or broad meaning, which is as follows. Duryodhana said, "Respected teacher, look at the mighty army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly organized to wage a battle by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada." The Sthula Tattva does not communicate the complete essence of the intended message or does not help in reading between the lines. We need to interpret the shloka using Sukshma Tattva or subtle meaning. We need to get to the meaning with reference to context. The unspoken words in the shloka, heard loud and clear by Dronacharya, or reading between the lines, are: "O great teacher Dronacharya, I am aware of your reluctance to combat with your favorite student Arjuna, and aware that you have unwillingly agreed to combat against the Pandavas. I understand that you are highly grateful to grandfather Bhishma, who employed you as a royal teacher and paid you a good salary, due to which you could overcome dire poverty and could take good care of your son Ashwatthama. I am aware that you are truly loyal to the Kuru throne and will fight to the last breath to help me win this war. I request you to carefully observe the mighty army of the Pandavas and also notice that your enemy's son Drishtadyumna, brother of Draupadi, has skillfully arranged the army to give us a tough fight. I have never understood your foolishness in accepting Drishtadyumna as a disciple and teaching him the art of combat when you were well aware that he is born to kill you. Now, you need to fight with all your might to mitigate your enemy Drupada and his son Drishtadyumna, and help me drive away these absurd and illogical cousins of mine who don't understand the simple fact that I am not willing to give them any land, even equal to the tip of a needle. So please disregard the fact that Pandavas are your disciples, and please be aware of the fact that you must fight to safeguard your own life and the Kuru kingdom for the sake of the prosperity of my friend and your son Ashwatthama." Duryodhana is mocking at his teacher for having trained Drishtadyumna, and he is speaking highly of the Pandava army, even though Kaurava army is a considerably larger one than the Pandava army. Duryodhana feels insecure and unsafe, even though his army is being led by Bhishma in consultation with Bahlika, Bhishma's uncle and the oldest man in the war. Bahlika was Shantanu's brother and king of Bahlika kingdom. Insecurity is independent of wealth and power a person holds. Insecurity and fear are caused due to violation of dharma. And when our inner mind reprimands us, there comes insecurity. Duryodhana knew he was unjust. He knew he was wrong. He knew he was going against the will of all the elders in the family. We will discuss this in further episodes. I would like to make a special mention of our Indian police force. It makes a lot of sense to thank them and express our gratitude at this juncture. Many a times, the position of the police force is like that of Bhishma, Drona and Kripacharya. They know what is right and what is wrong. Yet they are bound to follow orders and stick to the guidelines of jurisprudence.
पेड़ों की छाँव सा रब की दुआओं सा दिल में उजाला है दुख में सहारा है रातों की नींद दिन का चैन डर का नाश तुमसे ही रगों में खून दिल में जुनून